My name is H.A. Goodman. I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read all my writing, go to counterpropa.com. I have a fantastic article out in CounterPropa. It's titled, "The Only Way to Defeat Trump is to Defeat the Democratic Establishment." And I explain why Democrats lost and why they will continue to lose in 2018 and 2020 if they don't first address a very corrupt, disingenuous, lying, cheating Democratic establishment, as opposed to just saying, oh, Trump, President Trump. I'm not against critiquing Trump. I do so on my channel. The issue, though, is that the biggest adversary of progressives or enemy or whatever isn't Trump. It's the Democratic establishment that takes hundreds of millions from Wall Street and ignores issues like Standing Rock, ignores perpetual wars, ignores Cory Booker voting against affordable medicine, ignores Elizabeth Warren not endorsing Bernie Sanders and being silent on Standing Rock, and the water protectors being brutalized, assaulted with water cannons and rubber bullets, being forced to strip naked by North Dakota security forces. The Standing Rock Sioux water protectors. Did Elizabeth Warren speak out against the brutality they faced? No. Politico. They're trying to turn Elizabeth into a boogeyman. Politico. This is Republicans need a new campaign villain, and Elizabeth Warren is looking increasingly like their choice, with Barack Obama and Harry Reid out of office and Nancy Pelosi toiling deep in the minority. Republicans are in search of a figure so reviled by the conservative base that he or she motivates donors to open their wallets and voters to go to the polls. You should just keep focusing on Hillary. She's always tweeting, and she might run again in 2020. So, party strategists believe the liberal Massachusetts senator's brand of politics is a serious turnoff to voters outside the coasts, and will be a liability for at least 5 Democrats up for re-election in states President Donald Trump easily won. Warren is getting top billing in news releases by the National Republican Senatorial Committee and the Senate Leadership Fund. Elizabeth Warren is the face of the Democratic Party, said the National Republican Senatorial Committee Chairman. Okay. Republicans have long tried to personalize off-year elections. Okay. Senator Warren Warren has emerged as among the Democratic Party's most outspoken opposition figures to Trump. I wrote an article in 2014 saying Elizabeth Warren, not Hillary Clinton, should be the first female president of the United States. That was in 2014 in the Huffington Post. Elizabeth Warren back then called out President Obama, publicized the fact that Citigroup actually wrote part of an omnibus bill. She called for breaking up too big to fail banks. She didn't care. Actually, when she did that, this is how amazing she used to be. When she did that, Wall Street executives threatened not to give money to the Democratic Party. So that's how, and she said, bring it on. She was a hero back then. Elizabeth Warren was a different person. Now, she has tried to kiss the behind of the Democratic establishment. It was so sad and pathetic that she didn't back Bernie Sanders. Hillary Clinton, she's on tape in Bill Moyers. I love Bill Moyers. But Bill Moyers has a tape, an interview with Elizabeth Warren, where she talks about Hillary Clinton eventually taking money from credit card companies. And that's why Elizabeth Warren once tutored Hillary Clinton about, about the bankruptcy bills. The bankruptcy bill that Hillary Clinton eventually voted for as senator, but she told her husband Bill Clinton when she was first lady not to approve. And the reason why was because she took money in from special interests, and Elizabeth Warren talked about that. Elizabeth Warren used to be somebody that could rally like a Bernie Sanders type figure. She now no longer talks about the controversial topics. She no longer wants to ruffle anyone's feathers. She no longer wants to piss off the Democratic establishment. She's part of the establishment. That's why Republicans can actually raise funds, raise money, demonizing her. Because if she was a Tulsi Gabbard or a Nina Turner or Bernie Sanders or someone like Samuel Ronan or somebody like Tim Canova, it's very difficult to attack that type of person politically if you're a Republican, because Democratic establishment Democrats don't really love that type of person anyway. They hate that type of person. They went after Tulsi Gabbard for going to Syria and trying to find some kind of peace deal or some kind of situation for some kind of alternative to this never-ending war in Syria. Democrats want regime change, establishment Democrats. So give me your thoughts below. Elizabeth Warren is not only a person Republicans don't like, many progressives don't like her, a great many, because she did not support Bernie Sanders when he needed her the most. Bernie Sanders was the epitome of Warren's old value system. She's now the establishment, which is why you have to defeat the Democratic establishment politically, because they take in, they swallow up all the true progressives and turn them into Elizabeth Warren 2017. So they take in the Elizabeth Warren 2014, turn her into Elizabeth Warren 2017. And now you have like a hollow version of a once brilliant champion for progressive issues. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so much for listening.